potentially another hero if they do get the double doom. But for me, John, I think really the one strong lane I'm looking at for Talon is going to be this Bloodseeker along with
He's already used up his self, so another opportunity for Savage to just run down here.
Has been killed.
Finally, should have our first blood 5 minutes into the game. Force is going to make him work for it, but Savage, of course, he has this vision with the Thirst and Pewt starting to rotate the Enchantress though, because you've secured bottom with how well that lane has gone. So you're going to look to play with Makoto now that he has the level 6, but they're pretty deep. So the rotations coming up to the T2 tower will not be enough to keep Lelouch alive. A beautiful move from Talon, securing multiple lanes. And now they're going to get the toss back out of the T2 tower though. Hyde, oh, the Nature's Attendance level 2. It's going to be enough to give him that health to keep his life. So, do you feel like this is kind of the play for them? Hold that thought. Bottom lane, Savage. First doom of the game. Combined with the Master, there's going to be easy pickings for Polaris and a much-needed kill as well. With all the pressure they've been able to put on mid, along with bottom just shutting down Force. But with that kill, is at least able to get some
jungle now, almost at that Maelstrom. So still managing to build up. The lead Lelouch has just doesn't feel like it's big enough, KP.
Oh, he missed the spear. Ooh. Nice sidestepping out. They've gone way too far. They're going to have to look to Delta split. KP into the tree line. They're even going to drop a ward for this. All right, putting a lot of emphasis to try and get the kill onto KP. He'll really make him work for it. I reckon there's zero chance KP makes it up. He's going to be pretty crafty with his Quelling Blade jukes through the trees. No way. I said 0%. Surely not. Okay, they just get him. Xavier's the nick of time with the stun. So much space is being created, though. They're trying to hunt down Natsumi by the secret shop. Makoto's going to go in for the combo. Hyde soon to be able to connect as well. Let's see if the burst is going to be enough to get the kill. And look, tip him, KP. No, come on. That
extra durable. We saw how much he had to commit there from Talon. They needed the chain stuns to land perfectly. And only onto one.
Hyde? Spirit Vessel's going to be a bit of an issue here for Mr. Hyde. H10 is going to do nothing. One solution.
Well, it's not as easy for them to just hammer into a target. It feels like they'll depend on Talon misplaying KP.
He's going to be in some trouble. Lelouch TPing in aggressively with Natsumi's position. Is going to be forced to use the arena defensively, but the Solar Bind makes sure that movement speed is not enough to disengage. But Makoto!
What?
Oh, not enough. He's going to tick out of the Spirit Vessel. But still, the damage onto Natsumi might be enough. The reinforcements are showing up, but Q just off the mark to get the combo. Now Natsumi, he's looking to go back in. Pumping the damage onto the tiniest Polaris. They'll get 2 kills up top. The Force is able to find his farm, but he might run into Makoto. A double damage rune smoking down to their ward at the bottom side of the map. So a beautiful move from Talon. They'll get the one. They're even looking to try and control shoved out to really make a play. Their lanes aren't in the greatest position to get aggressive. In fact, it's Polaris that's going to be the team to smoke. Force jumps on forward. There we go. The blink reveal. Q's going to be able to hold back the Doom. KP's inside for the arena as well, but the damage is dealt. They'll get rid of the Void Spirit out of the team fight, but can they turn this back around on Talon? Taking it by their tier 1 tower. Savage is going to show up as well, but without the BKB, he cannot charge into the middle. As Talon, 3 heroes pop just like that, and now Xavier's, he's even going to turn his attention over to Hyde. The Enchantress with the Untouchable is not enough to hold them back as Polaris fight.
Side of that lane.
They're on division.
By their tier 2.
They see exactly where KP and Q are in. Xavier's, that's ambitious blink. Force is nearby, but Arena from KP is not going to be able to hold them back. Now, this is the fight they're looking for on Polaris. They've still got the ward to play with. Need to scout them out. It's going to be Hyde, the one in the front line. Force is always ready to find the jump. So smoke pops. Force is going to blink away, but Xavier's goes in instead. Targeting down the Tiny. They've got the Rock to be able to counter-initiate, so Q should be the first hero to be killed off. Down to the south though, Rupture expended for the Doom as well. So the Bloodseeker should be able to reposition thanks to his ultimate holding back Polaris. Kodo. Cautious, my friend. If they see him, they see him!
Oh, no.
Oh, they're in with the first stun, but where's the second and where's the follow-up? Makoto's actually going to jump in, but the War Stomp holds him in. Makoto's in trouble. He might tick out. They need the fatal bonds damage from someone else, and they'll get it. Polaris bring down Makoto. They can now turn their attention over to KP. Mars is out of the fight, jumping over towards Q as well as Polaris. They have got all the momentum in this second game and in. So if a team fight does break out, they won't have the 5-man for it. Smoke's gonna pop KP. That's the target. That's all their team fight control. KP. Oh, he's gonna melt. An easy kill for Natsumi. A freebie. And now they can move inside the pit 40 seconds without the
Polaris. No threat of a fight war.
They say Savage. Great BKB reactions, but Force is still going to drop the ultimate regardless. The Radiant, they need to react. Savage, you can't let him go down like this. Rock is out. Forced to reposition, but look at the Doom. He's locked onto his target. Same with Xavius. They'll hunt him down and they'll turn to hide next as well. As they're in, dragged back into his death. As Talon, they just cannot get a grasp in this second game. Top of the net worth. Really feel like we put a lot of emphasis on the other heroes from Polaris this game, but Lelouch has had a very stable second game. Xavius? They might be able to blow up the... Oh, damn. Even Xavius doesn't die in the combo. Look off to the side. Makoto out of the equation. Savage is going to try and do it by himself. A BKB to charge down the supports, but they don't even get anyone. And Savage and KP, they'll both die hand in hand together. As at least they get a consolation prize off the side. Q finding AU, but that... It's not enough to call
Savage
it a
farm, but it's only really Savage safely farming. Oh, Xavius.
Some heroes behind him on the high ground. Rupture to the toss. First time we've really seen that combo so far this game. Alright. Freebie for Savage. Gets him a bit close towards the shot. Leave this ward, so it won't be in a position to pop it and get the blink away. A lot of items soon to reveal. And a scan as well. Oh no, they see Hyde. And they also see Savage. Great reaction to the BKB. He's actually just going to look to TP up with the rock. AU, the coach standing in. What an ultimate to be able to cancel Savage escaping. They'll get the +1 as well in Hyde.
Your time on this.
TP is more than enough. Talon clumping around her ward here though.
This is... I don't know. Xavius is not an easy man to kill. Alright, they blow him up, but what cost does it come with? It looks like it's a grave one. Makoto's down. The trade. Is it worthwhile for Talon?
What was I doing?
Not
Catch
really.
up to them though. Polaris. Well aware of this maneuver. Backing up to their high ground. AU's a pretty big kill if they can get him. But McCabe's gonna hold them back for the moment. Can he have an opportunity to pop the rock? The damage is coming through pretty fast, and there we go. Warlock's out, but meanwhile, they're going to be able to jump in with the Doom, controlling 23 Savage. They don't have the Blood Seeker to provide the damage, and now the rest of Polaris are just swarming to the remaining members. 4 are down. The sole survivor's going to be KP, somehow escaping.
Bot, maybe even just figure, you know, we've got a winning formula here. We're very far ahead. We could try gunning for those tier 4s if they wanted to. I still don't see Talon having any play. We'll go for the safe route. Just push in bot.
Savage, he's going to show bottom as well, so they can take the team fight. They can just run up to the triangle. Xavius, he's a bit away from the team, though. They're going to be too late to connect. Natsumi's going to jump in to try and find the rebuttal. KP forced to drop a defensive arena so Makoto can reposition to the left side of the fight. And Makoto is actually going to jump back in. They know that BKB's on cooldown for Natsumi. They'll turn it back around with the first rock. They've got the threat of the second, but there we go. Rupture into the spear push away. Chaos Knight's killed up, but oh, Savage stuck on the high ground because of the blinding light. There's Polaris. They'll swarm to his location, get the kill, and now they're even looking for an X1 to find Makoto. Be able to pop. They have, I think, on the Chaos Knight.
Yeah, which just protects him really well. They are relying on
Makoto?
the target control. They find
They got the Hex.
Natsumi.
Hex onto Makoto, the damage fall off and the stun control. They're going to bounce him to the left side. He tries to steal the Aegis, but Makoto playing without Astral Sep charges now. So able to reposition down to the south though. 23 Savage forced to stand his ground. But the Disposer is going to drag him away from Force's positioning. 4 down, soon to be a wipe as well at the front of the pit. Makoto, he's got an ultimate up shortly, but AE will make sure will not be enough to get him away. Cooldown. But they want the objectives instead. They want to close out this game and book their ticket over to Genting.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I'll do better this
Radiant
time.
structures are
They've
fortified.
got the golem sitting away. Fortify is there to stall, but without Savage, again, the damage, it's just not flying through.
Natsumi.
Oh boy.
This force, is it going to be enough to get any abilities off? The glimmer. Oh, Makoto just gets out. Gonna be successful as well with Hyde. Savage is up in 30 seconds. Probably going to be up against Mega Creeps though.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
But he could still get recalled in. Not even be a massive issue.
Avius. There's the jump. Focusing down Q at the moment. Gonna look to get rid of the Tiny to start the fight. Savage, he's still dead. He is unable to have the impact required to be able to maybe turn this fight around. Let's look at Natsumi. Even jumps on forward with a finishing blow after the use of the arena. And his mind's all about the objectives now. They want to deal with the Megas. Force is back alive, looking for the Doom target. He's just pump faking as well. Polaris, they know they're in this prime position. They'll get rid of, hang on. That's a lot of AoE damage. Makoto, they'll get a second. Savage as well. With the first movement speed, they're being able to kite Natsumi. He's got a second life to play with. Let's see how they're able to set up for this. Rocks on cooldown. It's just the supports on Polaris. They won't really be able to do too much here. Talon, can they get AU and Aether Remnant to cancel the TP? As Talon, they'll hold. What's it come at though? Tier 4 towers is still standing. It's not the Mega Creeps as well.
In these engagements.
Is under attack.
Talon, I mean, they're getting what they can off the map, off the back of those kills, but Lush is back with a vengeance.
And Savage is still here as well. Lincoln's actually going to pop the Doom. Force tries to get the second one off. He's going to be successful at doing so. But Savage, without a capability to refresh, Makoto's going to look to jump in. But he's got to get out as soon as they bring down Savage. There's no way they can turn it around as Xavius gets the drag back. The ultimates are still on cooldown. They're going to be relying on the Chaos Bolt. But the Aeon Disc should be enough. Makoto, in fact, goes to the north, and he's out with the TP.
You still have your cards set, and at the least, they should be able to find a Megas unless Talon somehow finds the weirdest angle in the world.
Makoto. Xavius. There's the buyback coming out of Savage. KP, that is an incredible arena, but where's the follow-up? Blood Riot's going to get layered down. The rock will hold them back to be able to jump in. Natsumi might be in a bit of trouble. They ruptured up the Chaos Knight. They've been able to control it for the moment. Savage is in. They get the double kill. Savage. Okay. They'll continue to hold this one out. Makoto sniffing out some of the remaining members on Polaris, but they are too speedy to get out of harm's way. John, I'm really trying to look...
Golem, but you do have the double Doom ready.
The big thing is that the rupture damage they've been prioritizing onto Natsumi, as long as they can pop the Lincolns, that percent damage is a lot onto the Chaos Knight's health pool. And look at Davies, he's just looking to jump in, unleash with the BKB. KP? Again, KP! A 4-member arena, Makoto's in with the dissimulate some as well. Natsumi's falling low. They need the damage fall up, and Savage is just gonna charge into the middle. Polaris! They've lost 3. Do they get any bashes?
Bash.
Bet they do! As Talon, another hold, get to the barracks, operation, defend against the Megas. And they've done just that for not once, not twice, but 3 times in a row now.
I don't taking a look. Maybe force an issue by the pit. The pit could still be in good area for Talon, but
It's a really good ward they can play with.
It's not tight.
It's a really good ward they can play with. They're in. Talon with the jump on Xavius. They're going to see the rest of Polaris retreating to the right side. KP gets the arena out. The Doom's going to be a little bit too late, so it will hold them back for the moment with the double rock KP. They have the sustain to keep the Mars alive, and Savage is going to charge in. A secondary kill. He might tick out, though, on KP. What do they have to keep him alive? Hide? They're going to keep him alive? Oh, my lord.
Illuminate as he tends
Get
to
to the barracks.
And Talon doesn't have the opportunity.
Are under attack.
Oh my lord. Wait, this ward's gonna see Lelouch. Q's trying to catch up. Q does. BKB's on cooldown still. Wait,
What's happening?
What's going
Wait,
on?
what?
A first toss. Makoto's got the follow-up. They just stood still. Q is playing with his food and they get him still.
happening?
Oh my lord! We are in for a thriller. We are in for a thriller.
Oh my god! It just scaled so well. It is pure damage percent based, so it just punishes Polaris when they want to make a move in, and so all of a sudden, refresh shard on hand, ages up on Savage. I mean, what has happened?
What a beautiful game Dota 2 is. 2,000 net worth lead.
It's 1K. It doesn't matter at this point. We're 52 minutes in, but to lose that much net worth is telling.
And they're gonna get the Warlock as well. Makoto with the freebie. He was trying to de-ward the higher gun, but not gonna be a possibility. And we get a little bit of gold as well coming through for the gold. And they can take a fight in. Talon probably are not expecting a ward to be set up there. Oh, Force? The Remnant, it's not going to be enough though. Xavier's can close the distance. They need to TP into the outpost. Aeon just going to buy him a little bit of time. Hyde's going to be in, but regardless, the sustain will not matter. Makoto's down. Can they capitalize on this opportunity to get any rebuttal kills? And they should be able to onto the Enchantress. Wait, Mimo, we're Savage! We're Savage! Savage! No, not like this! The team's away. You can't be making multiple plays at the same time.
Oh, he does have buyback at least. Still has
behind Natsumi. They do kind of push past the crystal. 30 seconds. Maybe they wait till the Demaci's up and then look to jump. AU? Oh, okay, they see KP. KP, there's the jump. They pop the Lincolns. Natsumi with the follow-up. That's a big kill. KP's been all their team fight.
No buyback.
And he doesn't have a buyback. He bought out for the Lincolns. They also forced the buyback out of 23 Savage. Meanwhile, the Rupture controlling the Chaos Knight for the moment. They're going to try and look to get the toss back. Makoto's in with the damage. Natsumi, they should be able to secure the kill, but can they keep the barracks alive? Savage turns back around, gets rid of Xavier's, gets rid of the Golem as well. So Talon, they will hold, but the throne's exposed. They need to deal with the creeps.
Radiant's ancient
I
is
mean,
under attack.
you're still happy on Polaris. You forced the buyback on Savage. You have the Ancient exposed. You don't need to mess around with this Rax if you wanted to. Just dig deeper onto the high ground. KP still a minute away. Big opening for Polaris still. No Golem left though. One Doom left on the refresh. Let's see if that's going to be enough to handle here.
He's looking for the toss. They get the Chaos Knight. He just bought back!
No.
Natsumi, you just bought back, sir! You cannot die! They're gonna try and keep the bonus health. Q gets a toss away, but that's enough! A dieback on Natsumi! Operation Protect Savage, and they'll secure that as well! Turn towards the Mega Creeps, but they won't even be able to get that! As Polaris just mindlessly jumping inside the base, but they'll get no kills, nor any objectives! A Remnant dissimulate stun finally! They at least get the tiny, but that's not the worthwhile kill they were hoping for.
What? What has happened? I mean, I'm actually just.
Hyde's got a Deso. They might be all in for it. They want to force a BKB on the loose. It's really important for the Coddle to be able to position, but he might not have the opportunity. AU to the side with the Glimmer kept the chain control coming through from the Refresher. Talon, look at the space they're making. One tier 4 down. Second exposed as well, but Makoto is just holding them back, almost solo killing the Coddle. KP again.
Oh no.
Arena is out. T-Force are down. Throw and expose. This is one of the best comebacks I have ever seen as Talon.
Oh,
we are going to a game 3, ladies and gentlemen. Talon will tie up this series 59 minutes in. Daddy Gaben said there was no opportunity. 0%. No chance for them to come back, but Talon prove it to be otherwise.
I mean, Polaris played such a good game. Talon, they looked like they had no openings for such a long time. They were behind in every aspect of the game. Map control was off their hands. The kills were heavily in Polaris's favor. The farm was there. They were trying to force these fights outside with smokes that never panned out. And all of a sudden, for that last set of racks down bot, Polaris go a bit too far